The following matchup is presented and played with Hockey Blast Express, a product of Play Games LLC, copyright 2023, all rights reserved. And welcome back to the channel, everybody, as we get set for Game 5 of this time frame matchup between the 76-77 Montreal Canadiens and the 21-22 Buffalo Sabres. As you guys can tell by the time frame score, both the Habs and the Sabres are tied up at 2 games apiece. So no matter what happens in this one, the winner of this game will head into Game 6 with a 3-2 time frame advantage. With that being said, Ken Dryden will be in net for the Habs. Craig Anderson will oppose him at the other end of the ice. And without further delay, with 18 minutes and 41 seconds left on the clock, let's get right into Game 3. Or excuse me, let's get right into Game 5, I should say. I'm losing it. Sorry. With that being in mind, let's get right into it. Will the clock operator please start the clock? And we're going to begin with a quality check between anybody on the ice for the Sabres against player number 3. That's Pete Mahovlich. The quality in question we're looking for is hit. Oh, man, neither of the Sabres have hits. Neither does Mahovlich. So we'll go right across from him with middle stats. So as both guys do not have hits. And we will move on to the next segment here in this one. Quality check between anybody on the ice for the Sabres against player number 4. That's Guy Lapointe. We're looking for the quality of smart. The only two out there on the ice for the Sabres with smart is Victor Olofsson and Mark Sizik. We can either go right across from them with Sizik or Olofsson. I think we're going to go right across from them with Sizik. So as both guys have the same quality of smart, that is going to be it for this segment. And we will move on to the next one. Home scoring chance of a 25. It reads, choice home player rolls for goal using assist stars +2. You better believe I'm going to give that to Alex Tuch, as he needs to roll a 1, 2, 3, or 4 to score the goal. He does, and the Sabres get on the board. It's 1-0, courtesy of Alex Tuch. 2 assists will be handed out on the play. Victor Olofsson and Dylan Cousins will assist Alex Tuch on the ice-breaking tally for the Sabres, presented by Biddy Beer, by your favorite Biddy Beer products. If you choose to drink Biddy Beer, please remember to drink responsibly. As always, it has big taste at a bitty price. It's Biddy Beer. Penalty check between both players in 4. That's Samuelson and Nyrop. Both guys have the same penalty rating of 0.5. And we will move on to the next segment here in this one. We got a home scoring chance of a 42, a visitor scoring chance of a 42. Visitor player in 5, that is Pierre Bouchard. He creates a goal opportunity with a quality roll of smart or a, hopefully I'm reading this right. Yes, or a triangle. Although he does not have a triangle, he does have smart, so he's going to be moving in on Craig Anderson, hopefully to make a 1, 2, or 3 on the play save, which he won't. Craig Anderson gives up his first goal of this one, of this time frame. It is tied courtesy of Pierre Bouchard, and it will be unassisted. So Pierre Bouchard scores unassisted to tie up the ball game at 1 apiece. Visitor scoring chance of a 21. It reads, home goalie must make shot save. Craig Anderson needs to roll a 1, 2, or 3 to do so, which he won't. The Habs take the lead. It's 2-1. Let's see who scored the goal. 11, second best shot rating. So the best out there on the ice is Jacques Lemaire. The second best is going to go to either Rajan Hole Guy Lapointe or Larry Robinson? Ooh, man, pick your poison. I do want to keep that power play circle star out there for Lapointe, so he's out of it. It's down to either Robinson or Rajan Holt. Dot, it will be Holt. And it will be Holt. So Holt will score the goal with one assist coming out on the play. Larry Robinson will assist Mr. Rajan Holt on the game tying goal, or excuse me, the go ahead goal, I should say, by a score of 2-1 in favor of the 76-77 Montreal Canadiens. Uh, I believe that is 3 down and 3 to go. Quality check between players 5 and 4. That's Henry Yokiharu against Guy Lapointe. The quality in question we're looking for is smart. Guy Lapointe is going to win this one as he does have smart. So he's going to be moving in on Craig Anderson, hopefully to make a 1, 2, or 3 to do so. He does so. And that's going to do it for the first period here for game 5 of this time frame matchup. The winner will take a 3 games to 2 lead. Right now, it's in favor of the Habs after 20 minutes of play with the score of 2-1. Quality check to begin the second period between players 5 and 2. That's Rasmus Dahlin against Mario Tremblay. The quality we're looking for is speed. Mario Tremblay has the quality of speed as he moves in on Craig Anderson, hopefully to make a 1, 2, or 3 to do so. And he does so. Mario Tremblay is stopped right dead in his tracks by Craig Anderson. Penalty check between players 3 and 2. That's Krebs and Knoyer. It looks like Peyton Krebs is going to go to the box as he does have a 0.5 penalty rating, much higher, a little slight higher than Yvonne Knoyer. So Yvonne Knoyer is going to move in, excuse me, on Craig Anderson, who needs to make a 1, 2, or 3 to stop the power play attempt. He can't, and the Habs extend their lead courtesy of Yvonne Knoyer's power play goal. It's a 3-1 lead for the Habs, and 2 assists will be handed out on the play. Lemaire, and I do want to keep that score out there, so we'll give it to Wilson. So Knoyer from Lemaire and Maury Wilson will be your goal scoring stat line presented by Biddy Beer. If you choose to drink Biddy Beer, please remember to drink responsibly. 1 down, 5 to go. Quality check between anybody on the ice for the Habs. I'm sorry, anybody on the ice for the Sabres, I should say, against player number 5. That is Pierre Bouchard. The quality we're looking for is star. The only guy out there with star to win it is Jeff Skinner, as Bouchard does not have the quality. So Skinner is going to be moving in on Ken Dryden, hopefully to make a 5 or a 6 with a dot to make the stop, which he will do so to keep this game right where it's at, of 3-1 in favor of the Montreal Canadiens. Penalty check between players 4 and 3. That is Mark Sizik against Doug Jarvis. It looks like both guys have the same penalty rating of 0, and we will move on to the next segment here in this one. Quality check between anybody on the ice for the Sabres against player number 2. That's Rajan Holt. The quality we're looking for is speed. The only guy out there with speed is Peyton Krebs. So both Krebs and Holt will tie as both guys have speed. And that is going to be it for the second period. Not before the Habs take a serious jump in the score, leading it 3-1 over the 21-22 Buffalo Sabres. Quality check between players 5 and 4. That is Henry Yokiharu against Bill Nyrock. The quality in question we're looking for is going to be skill. Both Yokiharu and Nairop have skill, and we will move on to the next segment here in this one. We got ourselves a quality check, this time between players 5 and anybody on the ice for the Habs. Rasmus Dahlin will be the one in question. Pick your poison between anybody on the Habs for Smart, besides Tremblay, as Dahlin was not going to win that one. So how about we go right across from him with Larry Robinson as he moves in on um, Craig Anderson, hopefully to make a 1, 2, or 3 on the play save. Can't, and Larry Robinson will score the Habs' 4th goal of the game. And how many assists will be handed out in the play? Only 1 assist. How about Pete Mahavlich? So Robinson from Pete Mahavlich is going to be your goal scoring stat line for the 4-1 lead for the Habs. Quality check, this time between anybody on the ice for the Sabres, as Delaney needs to flip. Between anybody on the ice for the Sabres against player 2, that's Mario Tremblay. The quality in question we're looking for is speed. The only guy out there with speed is Casey Middlestat, and he will tie Mario Tremblay for speed to end this segment and move on to the next one. Visitor scoring chance of a 45. It reads, any visitor player with a power play circle star symbol creates a power play goal. Any visitor player with that symbol, we do have one. That's Guy Lapointe. He's going to be moving in on Craig Anderson to hopefully make a 1, 2, or 3 to make the stop. He can't. It's a power play goal courtesy of Guy Lapointe. It's 5-1. And I think the coach of the Buffalo Sabres has seen enough. Let's see how many assists. Unassisted, so it's the point. And the Sabres, they're probably going to go to... let's see here. They've seen enough. And they have seen enough. So Craig Anderson will make way for Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen. And these, with only 15 minutes left in the game, we're going to move on with a visitor scoring chance of a 64. Visitor defense stop breakaway chance. Home goalie must make a play save. This will be even better. A 3 or 4 with a dot will do so. Yes, it will. So nobody flips, and we will move on to the final segment of Game 5 with a quality check between players 1 and 4. That's Girgensons against Nairop. The quality in question we're looking for is hit. Both guys have hit, and that is going to be it. Stop the clock. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. So the Habs will take the all-important Game 5, winning it by a final score of 5-1, even though the goaltending change was not necessary. It had to be done because you may never know if it's going to be 15 minutes, 15 minutes, 5 minutes left in the game, or whatever. The final score and tally will be the Habs taking a 3-2 lead heading into the final Game 6 with 6 minutes and 29 seconds left on the clock by a final score of 5-1. If you are tuning into this game on the single game playlist, Game 6 will be up on the channel very shortly. If you are tuning in on the full time frame playlist for this project, Game 6 will be up shortly after the Bitty Beer game summary presented by your favorite Bitty Beer products. If you choose to drink Bitty Beer, please remember to drink responsibly. As always, it has big taste at a bitty price. It's Bitty Beer. Thank you so much for tuning in to Game 5 of this time frame. And once again, your final score. The Habs take a 3-2 lead in this time frame. sending it to an all-important Game 6, winning it 5-1 over the 2021-22 Buffalo Sabres.